Hey guys, JD here. In this video, I'm going to show you how I use PropFirm Gideon, and I'm just going to show you around Gideon Live here a little bit. All right. So when you sign up for Gideon Live, which is only $25 a month, this would allow you to get these key entry points. If you don't know, okay, key entry point levels are the absolute best place you can take a trade. Most people don't understand this. Most people don't know this, but it just, trust me when I say it's the best place on a price chart you can take a trade. And you get that information from the order flow volume profile tool. Let's go over here because some of you may have never seen this. This is very important to your day trading. If you've been struggling in day trading and you don't know about value area high, value area low, that's why you're struggling. I'm just gonna tell you right now, you have no idea when to take a trade. If you just go into indicators. Now, I purchased a lifetime membership with NinjaTrader, so I just have this tool. Of course, that's how it is, right? You got to get behind the paywall sometimes to get the tool you need. So here it is, order flow volume profile tool. When I click on it, I change it to ticks because I trade on tick charts. Okay, I hit OK, boom. Now, if you don't know, these are the absolute best levels to trade from right here, 77.53, 77.28. So look. This level right here, 77.28. I got this level last night at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I stuck it into, I will get to that. I put it into Gideon and we were ready to rock and roll. And he took a range fade right here, boom, easy money. Now, you have to have these numbers. So when you sign up for Gideon Live, you will be able to see these numbers, you know, each and every day. I'll try to update them by 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. All right. You also, once you get in Live, that puts you into our chat. All right. So in the chat, people are, you know, discussing Gideon Live. Boom, another one. You know, people come in and talk about different things, different issues. You know, we run it just like we did on our Discord. We just stay connected to each other, give updates, ask questions. Boom. All right. Also, you will see executions. All right. So when Gideon takes a trade, you'll see a lot of times what he took if you're not watching the live feed, but you also get the execution right inside the app. Also, that gives you the newsletter. All right. So when I put out an update and do things like that, you'll be the first to know because you get our newsletter. And finally, performance. Now, we're going to look at this performance because I want to show you something because this goes into how I use Gideon. First and foremost, people have been asking me a lot lately, when do I want them? When do I run them? Usually, you know, the industry answer is the best time to trade is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time to about 12 during the NYE session, right? That's going to be the classic answer. What I found out, and I'm going to tell you what's happening. I'm changing my answer right now. I just run Gideon nearly 24/7. Until I hit my goal. Here's how that works out. Okay. Let me discuss an update first. I need to actually clear some of this off. No, actually I'm gonna leave that. And I'm gonna add the other line. PropFirm Gideon version 3.5 was a school teacher, right? We have been killing it, and then we did that update and everything just went horribly wrong. So I actually kind of went back, not from scratch, but I did some back checking to, you know, see what was going on. 'Cause I was like, I think we've just done too many updates. The code is getting a little convoluted. So I went back to the drawing board. All right. Now what was happening in PropFirm version 3.5 is we were getting our butts handed to us anytime we were at the key entry levels too long. Like if we didn't get a nice touch right here and take off, if we were just hanging around here, that was bad for us. All right, we was getting tore up. I added new filters. All right, so now when we get to this key entry level, PropFirm Gideon is only going to take a range fade like he did last night and won, or a breakout pullback. All right, so I limited. I just completely turned off wifeys. I completely turned off second entries because those trades don't even set up in this area, and I know that from my experience with the value area high, value area low, which I've always called key entry points. Okay, so I know exactly what trades happen here, and they're range fades like this one, or you're going to get a breakout pullback, right? And price is going to continue down. Since we have this knowledge of how the market works, and we got this through auction market theory, you should Google that. We can, you know, I have been able to code Gideon to handle most situations that the market's going to throw at us. So version 3.5 was getting tore up in the chop. I fixed the chop issue with version 4. Now, PropFirm Gideon has always been a murderer in the trend. I mean, he murders trends. That's just always been the case. So what I'm saying to you guys now is that now that I fixed the chop issue or the range issue, I've been killing. Did y'all see Tuesday? He won like 4 range fade trades, right? So we're killing the range now. If we're killing the range and the trend was already killing, that's my evil take over the world laugh right there. We finna murder, okay? We are about to murder the market. All right. So I have to change. Now that a lot of people been asking me, when do I run PropFirm Gideon? At 6 p.m. I'm turning this sucker on, especially if I look and we're already in the center of a range. All right. A lot of you who wait until the market opens and you want to wait till you see it trucking, you've actually waited too long. PropFirm Gideon needs time to read the market, to read the tape. I turned them on yesterday. The market was cracking. I actually was late. This was a couple days ago. I was late. I was doing like 2-3 challenges. So one of them I had forgot about. And I was like, oh, it's rocking. Let me turn it on. PropFirm Gideon. I wasn't on that chart 15 seconds and he took a trade. Straight loss. Okay. He didn't have time to analyze the market, which is another reason why I like starting them at nighttime, because the market is going so slow. He could read the market. By the time things start trucking, PropFirm Gideon knows exactly what's going on. That means he's gonna take better trades for you. So the more time that the more past data you give PropFirm Gideon, the better he can analyze the market. So what I personally have been doing, I've been turning them on at 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna tell you, like today, when you turn PropFirm Gideon on and you go to sleep or whatever, and you just wake up to money. Listen, man, listen, okay. Listen, I've been trading a long time, and winning, making money trading, I'm past that excitement kind of thing. But I'm telling you, this is I'm back to a new deal again. Waking up to money from and it's different for me because it's my creation. I'm like, why? Every time I see PropFirm Gideon take a wifey trade, it moves me to tears. Like, that's my baby trade, and now I got an AI taking it for me. I've moved up to the next level, people. Okay, so yeah, so I've been starting him. All right, I start him at 6. All right, now before I show you the settings that I use, let me go over another update that happened with PropFirm version 4. All right, version 4, I added the runner strategy, which was already kind of there, but I really featured it in this one. So some people are saying, I got an email today. A person hasn't had Gideon 24 hours. They saw a loss, okay? And then they saw a couple wins, but the wins was here like 113, but they lost was like 400, and they're like, there's no way we can pass a challenge like that. Yes, you can. Here's the situation, people. Before I even say that, let me say this. I'm not saying that PropFirm, I'm gonna say it. The word PropFirm that's in front of Gideon, that's kind of a gimmick. I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't build Gideon to pass challenges. I built Gideon to destroy the futures market, ES to be exact. I don't care whether I'm trading a PropFirm, a live account, a dip. You know what I'm saying? I built him to be me, and I can trade anything, any asset in the world on a price chart. Okay, so I get that in your head you bought PropFirm Gideon to pass prop firms, but I want you to understand you have a trading tool that can trade the ES, the NQ, the MQ on NinjaTrader, on TradingView for you, that's using auction market theory and price action. Okay, you do not have to use a prop firm. Let me say that first and foremost. You do not have to use a prop firm at all, okay? I built a trading robot, all right? He trades. It doesn't matter prop firm, he just trades. But I know many of you don't have the capital, so I built PropFirm Gideon for my prop firm traders. But let's look at the situation, because in that case, the lady was like, hey man, I seen him take a couple wins, but then the 400 loss. We can't pass a prop firm like that. Yes, you can. Let's go back a little further. See, she only took 4-5 trades. You need a cool 100 to see the real power. But I ain't gonna even go back that far. I'm just gonna go back to the 5th. Look at this. And this is what she doesn't see yet. You see this one win right here? 788. This was a runner, okay? This is the C3 lock-in 2 strategy being displayed and the power therein. One win, this one win covered up this loss and this one and a little bit of this one. You understand? Now add up all these base hits that was going on in between. Quick question, are you gonna be profitable? Just look from here down. If this how you rolling, do you think you're gonna be profitable? Let's not even talk passing a prop firm. Who cares? You put $500 in with PropFirm. You put $500 in with this thing. Who cares? All right. Listen, 788. All right. You gonna be all right. You gonna catch these base hits. Gonna get on your nerves. But man, when you catch that runner, trust me, it changes everything. All right. When you start catching runners, it changes everything. All right. But just this week here, PropFirm tore it up. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey man, he lost 6 trades out of 20. Okay. We gonna be okay. All right. You just have to get more trades in. All right. Now, let me go to my final setup. Like I say, I start at 5. I get my key entry levels, right? I start at 5, I get my key entry levels figured out, all right? After that, I go slap them on. How do I slap them on? So easy. Now, PropFirm Gideon is a strategy, okay? He's a NinjaTrader strategy. I built him with NinjaScript. That's NinjaTrader's programming language. They have an editor built right into this chart that I built him with. He is an official custom NinjaTrader strategy. So if any prop firm got something to say, ditch them. Go to another one. They trying to rob you. How they gonna use NinjaTrader and not let you use a NinjaTrader strategy? How can they partner with the NinjaTrader platform, then not let you use the NinjaTrader strategy that's in the platform? So for everybody who feels like you can't use PropFirm Gideon because these prop firms are saying no bots, don't worry about that. And they really mean no bot farming. Like I can't have 200 people all using PropFirm Gideon, all taking the same trade. You know, we would be gaming the system, which is what I'm gonna go into the way I built up my business, so that they won't have no problem with me and I won't have no problems with them. We'll get into that in a second. Now, he's a strategy, so you just go to strategies. Then you choose them. PropFirm Gideon V4. Okay. Now, this is all I do. I get all these questions about stop loss and take profit. Hey, this is the whole point of PropFirm Gideon. I don't have to deal with none of that no more. I say what I'm trading. What firm? All right, here's my firm, Take Profit Trader. What account am I going with? Right now we're doing a 50K challenge. Boom. We're doing a 50K challenge, so we're in evaluation. We're not in pro-funded, we're in evaluation. Okay? Now, after that, use runner strategy. This is already checked for you, so I didn't have to do anything. Use time filter? No, because I'm gonna start at 6 after I put the value area high and low in. Now, if I wanted to wait to 9:30, I just click this button. But like I say, I've been running him at 6, so I'm gonna leave that empty. Now, the value area high. Let me go get the numbers for today. It was which is why Gideon Live comes in, 77.54.50. This is exactly how I do it. 77.54.50. I go get the numbers off the chart. And it was 77.28 was the bottom number today. Okay, that's it. And then I put my Discord link in so I can get the alert to know when he takes a trade. I would pick my, let's just put it on sim right now, but I would pick my account. We got PropFirm Gideon. I click enable. That is it, people. I don't think about the stop loss. I don't do any of that. I click it. I hit enable right there, and boom, we off to the races. Here's the hood. Boom. So I don't do anything with stop losses or take profits. That's the whole point of PropFirm Gideon. So that we ain't gotta mess with that jazz no more. Now, let's say you done already passed the challenge, or you just gonna go with a live account. I ain't mad at you. All you got to do is switch from here to pro funded. Now you live account, right? Your risk, this ain't even gonna matter because you pro funded now. So now once you go pro funded, these are the numbers that matter right here. How much you want to make today? You want to try to get 1,500? Go for it. How much you want to risk? You want to only miss 5? Not a bad idea. Boom, that's it. So if you don't even want to do prop firms or you just want to go live, these are your live settings. Turn it to pro and pick your daily target. pick here, it's gonna try to get there. And no matter what count size you got, you don't have to worry about the contracts and none of that. It's going to do the math. You ain't gonna lose more than 500. If you hit 500, it's gonna lock out for the day. If you hit the 1500, it's gonna tell you we hit the profit goal. It's gonna lock out for the day. This is automated trading. It's hybrid automated trading. The most thing you have to do every day is put in your value area high, value area low between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click enabled and let them go. Okay, that's all I've been doing. I haven't done anything else. And he had a pretty good week. Now, here's the thing. It's a challenge, right? It's a prop firm challenge. It's not always gonna go easy breezy, right? So this one didn't go easy. This one ain't been going easy breezy. So here's the challenge. All right, now listen. We were doing good. Yesterday I was up like $200 and I blinked and we had a losing day. He ended up losing 802 yesterday, okay? But the first day I ran him, he made 760. So he hit his daily goal. So we have 4 more days to get funded. Hey, then he stepped back a day. So we was at what, a wash. Then today, okay, I can't get to it. Oh, no, I gotta hit this first. Then today, boom, 550, all right? So where's the count at? We're at 50,502, all right? So we are 3 days into the challenge now. Got 3 days under our belt, so we only need 2 more days, and the day requirement will be fulfilled. We're at 5. We need another 2,500, right? But we still alive. That's trading. I know y'all want to pass in 2 days and 3 days. Hey, it may take you a week. It may take you a week and a half. The point is that PropFirm Gideon is doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing nothing but watching them, but I do want you to understand you are the user, okay? So making sure you turn them on, making sure you putting in the proper numbers. User errors are possible. Not playing with all these other numbers. I know they're shiny objects, and I just didn't want to give you guys a black box, okay? I could give you a black box and you don't know what's going on, but I want you guys to understand how he works, be able to make some small adjustments. Everybody's style ain't 5A. Some people might want to go max power, I tried to make it to where you could fit your trading style in here a little bit. Okay, some things I couldn't budge on, like we're gonna take the best signal candles, we're gonna take only price action entries, and we're gonna take them from the best spot on the price chart, which is around the value area high. So those were my non-negotiables. But some of the other little things we can work on together. But we are set and locked and loaded, people. PropFirm Gideon version 4 is the one, fixing that last bug where he was getting tore up around in ranges. That's the fix, y'all. I mean, that's the fix, because the trend was already killing. So now that he's killing the range too, man, the rest of the year is gonna be awesome. Let me just say it like that, okay? The rest of the year is gonna be awesome. But now let me explain this to you, because I know this is probably confusing to people. People confuse my app Gideon Live with PropFirm Gideon. 2 totally different things, okay? Let me go to the, let's see. Gideon Live is kind of my app where, I handle my clients and customers, stuff like that. And then we have the beta. Now here's where you can get PropFirm Gideon though, at GideonLive.com/beta, which I'm sure that, that helps with the confusion, I'm sure. But my point is this. Now, to get Gideon, there's two ways. You can buy him right now for $12.50. He's yours. You'll be lifetime updates, lifetime commercial license. Or you can wait until September 1st, and then you can join and pay the subscription for $500 a month. But we're only taking 300 users. Couple reasons. One, we're going to protect the edge, okay? We don't want market decay on our edge. Number 2, I have to be honest with you guys. I didn't start day trading 17 years ago to run a YouTube channel. I didn't start day trading to make YouTube videos every day. I started day trading for kind of this very reason, to be free. And now that I'm free, the point was to be free, not to create more jobs. Making YouTube videos, I don't know if you know that, this is like a full-time job, making YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to trade, and now I am a developer, y'all, okay? I have a IP. PropFirm Gideon is an IP, okay? So I have to keep my software upgraded. So I can't do a lot of hand-holding anymore. I'm not the teacher anymore. I have a product then we ain't gotta teach no more. All right, you get your hands on this product, you good. So I want you guys to understand the change that I'm going through. Nothing personal, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all may miss me on YouTube a little bit. Maybe you don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking like, I don't know. But I just want you to know where I'm at, right? Why we're here, and it's a blessed place to be. And I'm just trying to take as many people, that's a lot. I'm trying to take 300 with me. I'm keeping it a buck, because I don't want to have to, I'm free. So I don't want to have to provide, I'll be honest, I don't want to have to provide service, customer service for more than that. I'm free. I can make that choice. So it's 300, y'all. I'm capping it at 300, and I will be able to support that 300. I'll be able to ride for that 300. I'll be able to take that 300 to the top with me. But I don't want to take no more than 300. So you got options. You got a choice to make. Buy this puppy, own it, it's yours. You good for life, or pay the 500 subscription, and hopefully you get in. It's 278 spots left, but that's gonna change. That's gonna change. So get in where you fit in is all I can say. All right, but that's how I use PropFirm Gideon. All right, so for a quick recap, at 5:30, enter in. At 5:30, open up your chart, get your value area high or low. Get it from GideonLive.com. Come in here, I will take NinjaTrader 50K. Yes, use the runner strategy. Put your value area, yes. Pick your account. Click enabled, apply, okay. And I'm done for the day. After that, I'm just watching PropFirm Gideon, and I'm waiting for him to take a trade so I can make a short to show the world and introduce PropFirm Gideon. All right, so I hope this kind of helped. You know, I know there's a lot of confusion going on. I went through a big change in my business model. So I hope this catches everybody up, and I hope some of you will decide to take the journey with us, because this has been an awesome ride, and it's just getting started. All right, so hey, if you want an IOTS, which is increase on the sudden, just get Gideon.